How to stop comparing yourself to others. I am 28. Really in a decent situation financially, have a significant other, healthy. By all metrics I have a good thing going. I cannot stop comparing myself to others who are more successful, make more money, etc. Especially friends. I know I should be grateful for my situation, but these thoughts are beating me up a bit, keeping me from really being content. Any tips? Comparing yourself to others is something we all do at some point. It's almost impossible not to in a world where success, wealth, and achievements are constantly on display. But if it's making you feel discontent despite having a good life, it's worth addressing. First, let's acknowledge that comparison isn't always a bad thing. In some cases, it can inspire us, push us to improve, and give us a vision for what we want. But when it turns into self-doubt, resentment, or a constant feeling of not being enough, it starts taking away from our happiness. So how do you stop? Well, for starters, remind yourself that success isn't a competition. It's easy to look at someone making more money or achieving more and feel like you're falling behind, but in reality, life isn't a race. We all have different starting points, different obstacles, and different priorities. Just because someone else is thriving in one area doesn't mean you aren't thriving in another. Second, shift your focus inward. Instead of measuring yourself against others, compare yourself to your past self. Are you in a better place than you were last year? Have you grown emotionally, financially, or in your relationships? If so, that's progress worth celebrating. Another important thing is gratitude. Not the forced "I should be grateful" kind, but actually sitting with what you have and appreciating it. Take a step back and ask yourself, if I weren't comparing myself to anyone else, would I actually be happy with my life? If the answer is yes, then the problem isn't your life. It's the comparison itself. And finally, don't forget that the people you're comparing yourself to probably also have their own struggles. Just because someone seems successful doesn't mean they don't feel insecure, stressed, or unsatisfied in other areas. Everyone is dealing with something, even if they don't show it. At the end of the day, real contentment comes from defining success on your own terms. What actually makes you happy? What kind of life do you want? If you focus on that, rather than where others are, you'll find yourself feeling a lot more at peace. What do you think? Have you ever dealt with this kind of comparison before? Let's talk about it.